I'm glad that she was proud to be part of the Middle Eastern community.
She did love being part of it.
So there you go.
That's good. You know, that's kind
Honestly, now that
that's
I think
kind of the opposite. I mean, you would rather have her be wanting to be in the Middle Eastern community.
Yeah.
So props to her.
Yeah, there were... Honestly, all of this is really not too big of an issue, and I think the weird SAT race question dispute is not that big of a deal, and, like, we're all over it. It was just funny in that moment, like, I was like, are you really saying this? Are you serious? And, like, our couple other friends were there, and we were all just like, what? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Anyways, it was just stuff like that where she was kind of saying some, like, either microaggressions or, like, jabs or, like, stuff like that where we were just eventually like, we're not really supposed to be friends. It's okay. Like, we don't all have to stay friends just because we know each other. Like, we've known each other for a couple of years. And I think now that I'm, like, we're all in the real world now, like, post-grad, I think it is nicer to kind of, like, be able to be more intentional with who you become friends with.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's weird when you're meeting new people now because you don't know who they were, like, as teenagers.
Yeah.
And I feel like who people are as teenagers is, like, their true selves, kind of, or, like, that.
Yeah.
That's really how you know someone. Like, everyone I know from high school, I'm like, I know them. Like, I know where they came from and, like, what their values are.
You also have the understanding that, like, they came from the same area as you.
Yeah, so I'm just like, we're at least pretty similar.
Yeah.
And then now, when we meet people, you kind of have to do a bit more digging to see if they're really, like...
Yeah. I mean, the thing
someone
about
compatible.
living or just being in a city like New York, for example, is that you meet people from so many different places.
Yeah,
And like,
they're
some
raised
people
really
come
different.
from, like, lives from, like, whoa, like, it's just so
Not
different.
really.
I remember when I first came to New York City, I met people from Hong Kong, and they spoke English perfectly, and I literally was like, whoa.
Yeah, like, you do
Your
realize that
English
could be a
is
thing.
really good. Like, your English, I literally was like, your English is perfect. And they're probably like, what the fuck?
Like, obviously,
like, literally, they're like, what the fuck? And that's because, like, I didn't know that you could, like, go to an international school where you learn English. And maybe that sounds, like, so dumb.
No, but
like, I didn't know that that was a thing. Like, I assume, like, if you're going to school in Hong Kong or if you're going to school literally anywhere else, like, I'm assuming, like, you're speaking Cantonese, like, you're being, you know, like, you're speaking the local language, like, I don't know. But then I meet a lot of people that come from Hong Kong, and they're like, oh, no, like, I went to international school, like, we speak English, like, maybe they know some Cantonese or Mandarin or whatever. And I was just like, whoa, like, it's so different than from here.
Why do we know hella people from Hong Kong?
I think it's just, like, the New York to Hong Kong pipeline,
The
girl.
pipeline is crazy, because I also had a roommate at Chapman that was from Hong Kong, and French was her first language, because she went to an international French school. So I'm like, bro, in Hong Kong, they're just doing crazy shit.
Yeah,
like,
so literally
they
I was
speak
like-
any language there.
Yeah, because I had never met anyone from Hong Kong until I was, like, maybe, like, in my 20s or something, which is literally wild. But, yeah, so that was, like, a cultural kind of shock for me.
Yeah, people come from many different, like,
They do, and
know.
we're, to give context, from more so rural, suburban, upstate New York.
Yeah.
So, pretty much you never know.
I'm Captain Obvious this episode, but I keep thinking, like, the most obvious thoughts where I'm like, when I meet people, like, since being post-grad, and I'm like, I don't know who you were in high school, and I have to learn about it, like, through old stories instead of, like, knowing you during that time. That makes me feel crazy. I feel like I wish all my friends were just from high school, because then I feel like we would get each other more.
Bro, me too.
There's a certain bond to, like, a high school,
There's the
middle
high school
friendship.
Are you kind of mourning your high school friendships right now, you feel like? I think
Not really,
because
because I don't want any of them back, but just, like, thinking about it sometimes is a little bit of a, like, a mind fuck, where I'm like,
I feel that. I feel a lot of my high school friends where I feel like I had a lot of good friends where I actually just, like, don't see them as much. Like, you know, I check in every once in a while, but I don't really see them that often or talk to them that often. And I'm like, oh, I should check in on them more.
like, a lot of friendships kind of just, like, fade out if you
It just
don't do
fades.
anything. Which is also fine, because, like, if you guys really were, like, close friends and, like, loved hanging out, then you would just hang out more. So it's not, like, a horrible thing when you don't hang out with someone that often.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of shows, like, how both of y'all feel about each other. Which sometimes it's fine, because I feel like we're also not the type of people to want to hang out with our friends, like, every single day.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have really good friends that we'll see, like, once a year.
and still know, like, that's my bestie. And, like, we pick up right where we left off, and I got no complaints about that.
Exactly.
So,
I love those friendships. Those are my favorite.
Period. I love that shit.
I think what's funny is, okay, so we have a slightly different experience from being on social media, despite being also, like, what I would call, like, local people. Like, I don't know, like, or, do you know what I mean?
Online,
yeah. So, I don't know if that even makes sense, but, like,
I think it does.
I remember when I started my social media at first, I was, like, a little bit more secretive about it. So, like, I obviously, like, wouldn't follow any of my, like, high school friends or anything.
Oh, like, on your public account.
On my public account. And I think at one point maybe I did, but then people would, like, reach out to my high school friends, or, like, fan accounts, or other people would, like, DM them or follow them or something. And I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, make this, like, drag other people. So then I, like, unfollowed, like, literally every single local, like, person that I know. And now I'm kind of like, damn, like, I don't follow anyone from high school at all.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, I'm like, where's my connection back to my high school friends? So maybe I'm like, I should go back and, like, refollow all of them. But then I'm like, is that literally so freaking weird of me to do that right now? Because I'll be like, why is she thinking about me? Just follow me out of nowhere.
Wait, can I tell you, I did the same thing. I didn't unfollow anyone ever. I feel like kind of throughout high school, I unfollowed some people.
I unfollowed and I made a local account, and I was like, I'm doing on this account now, and then I, like, posted, like, 5 times and then never again.
Yeah. Well, I had a thing where I unfollowed a couple people because they were, like, either I wasn't that close to them or something weird. I don't know. I had a few people I unfollowed, and I just followed them back, like, within the last year, just because literally I was like, I'm curious what they're up to.
Yeah.
And, like, even though I probably have never even spoken to them in real life, I'm like, I think of you sometimes because you're, like, a character from my high school experience, and I, like, want to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
So even though it was hella weird, and I, like, followed them, like, literally years later, I did it, and they followed me back and shit, and, like, it's funny. And I'm like, oh,
because I think it's good. And I realized I follow mostly other creators.
Yeah, it's not fun to look at your feed like that. I muted all of them. But then
I need our high school friends to post more.
They don't even post anything.
Guys, you guys don't post anything, and I'm like, guys, come on.
No, I'm actually begging everyone to post more on social media.
I'm like, really, we're posting hella, and I can't even see what you're doing once a year, guys. Please.
You guys know what we're up to. I want to see what you guys are.
Obviously, that's our choice, and not everyone has to do that. But for my own personal fun and entertainment, if you could please do that,
everyone needs to post more.
Yeah,
please. Literally,
I want to go follow some of my old high school friends and be like, hey, what's up? I literally, like, I kind of love our local town vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I just love, like, I'm the type of person where I'm like, I actually loved high school. I know. I liked my high school. I liked all my friends in high school. I liked our area. I love where I grew up.
It was fun.
It was fun. Everyone was nice. It wasn't, at my school, I never felt like anyone was, like, particularly mean to me. I never actually felt like there were really any cliques or anything. Everybody was pretty freaking nice, at least in my grade. Don't know about your grade, girl.
Yeah,
but in my grade, I felt like things were pretty chill. Of course, there was the classic drama of high school and things going on here and there. Yeah, but aside from that, it was good. Period.
Wait, sorry to interrupt. I just remembered one of my other funny friendship breakups. This one, I think people will relate to. I think they will relate to it. Ashley, this is who it's about.
Beautiful twin sisters.
Okay, you got low-key hella. Just kidding.
No, okay, this one is funny.
Amber's saying, like, friendship breakups, but, like, she's still low-key, like, acquainted with these people.
Of them. Like, I still follow all of them on Instagram.
Yeah.
We keep up with each other. It's never, like,
anything
it's just,
like, faded, and it's, like, kind of fun.
Right. Sorry, I'm, like, waking up now at 6:28 and to leave soon. I actually don't need to be in such of a hurry today because I'm going to be working till later, so I don't really know why I'm rushing. I've only slept for like 5 hours because, like an idiot, I didn't fall asleep until after midnight, and I'm now woken up, and I also woke up in the middle of the night because I still can't breathe properly. So, love that. Lovey. Yeah, I was going to do like a slick back hair ponytail plait, right? And to be honest, now I low-key wish I did, but then when I was tying my hair up, I was like, actually I don't want to do that. So slightly regretting that, just purely because of this situation here. Brother, I just need you to stay down. Do I have a clip? I probably don't. Oh, I do. Okay. Let's see if the clip. Hello, where have you gone? Guys, I got a ticket yesterday through the post because I was apparently driving a little bit fast on I got on a 30, I was at 35, and I think it's because that day the traffic lights were green, and so normally I have to like stop a lot on that section, so I never like get to reach 30, but clearly I reached 30 and exceeded 30, and now I've got a speeding thing, so let's see what happens with that. Also, I'm not sure, I'm loving this vibe now. The neck, I think the neck of the, anyway, it's fine, I'll get over it. Yeah, just what you guys might want to know. That happened to me. Just gonna get, today it's a pretty long day, so I should have slept better for many reasons. Someone's already leaving, somebody's actually following the, I've also got this spot right here, and I've got like a couple on my neck, but I think they're bites because they're like low-key itchy, so I don't know. Anyway, long day today, working, then going to badminton, and then going to yoga. And in between that, I think I'm gonna go to town and pick up the book called Alchemized that has just come out, which is the Mama called like rewrite. And then do I want to get like a Haiti or something? I don't know, it might be a bit too close to the time of, what am I talking about? It might be a bit too close to yoga time. We'll see how I feel. Also, I need to stop yapping and I need to start moving, and I'm about to leave the house without like a coat or anything and just wearing this cardigan, so we'll see how that goes. It is 8 degrees outside and it was pretty cold yesterday, so let's see. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye. But tell me that that's not giving Twilight, just saying.
Yeah, but one day you might go.
Yeah, you wanted something else. No, I agree. I'm not a big matcha hot girly either. Guys, I read Manacor before, but I bought this. It's 1,024 pages of text. It's crazy. Also, I feel like I didn't tell you properly that I'm at Haiti. I was gonna go to 200 degrees just now, but then I changed my mind. Also, nobody be telling me that my hair looks crazy like that. There's like 18 drinks in front of me. I should have ordered from back there, but it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go. Anyway, we played badminton. Now we're gonna I'm gonna go to yoga, and I felt like I needed energy because I was low-key flagging a little bit. I went to Waterstones and picked up Alchemize. It was £25, but £3 off, it was £22. And I had a voucher, so I didn't actually pay money for it myself because somebody else bought me a voucher. But I only have £11 left on the voucher, and I think there's still like 7 or 8 minutes until I need to get my drink. When I get it, I'll probably just walk closer to where the yoga place is. And yeah, I was gonna get the milk boba tea, but then I decided to get matcha, even though iron anemia, you know what I mean? This book is freaking heavy. I feel like I was going to show you my day, but I didn't really do anything. I think I'm getting better at yoga. My legs were hurting because I did leg day yesterday. But we didn't really sweat that much during yoga. I also forgot to turn my watch on for a bit. But I've already done 9,000 steps, so that's pretty good. And I think, yeah, my exercise room is really close. So the yoga that I'm about to do is just going to be extra on top of that. Where's the freaking board that tells you the numbers? It's not there anymore. Inconvenient. Unless I'm just missing it. Yeah, I just feel tired. So great for me. Did I tell you guys about parking ticket? Not parking ticket, speeding ticket. It's so scary when you get one because it's like notice of intended prosecution. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that camera worked. Also, that's not a good excuse. But like I said, normally those lights are green, but those lights were not green. I mean, normally the lights aren't green, but the lights were green, so I was driving too fast. It's really bad. It's my fault. And normally I'm in traffic I don't get to. That day there wasn't any traffic. So now I'll be normally, yeah, when I'm on the motorway, speed 70. If someone drops below 70, I'll go into the right lane, overtake, move back. Yesterday, somebody dropped his speed to 58. I was like, I'm staying behind them. Anyway, people are looking at me. Let me just check how long it's taking. I'm not sure that I'm ready for this. This is too much. Guys, I'm high-key freaking tired. I've done 11,000 steps, which is in the grand scheme of things not that many, but oh girl, what the hell? But it's more than I've been doing, to be honest. 8.93 kilometers, 4 flights of stairs. Apparently I only recorded my yoga workout, not badminton, but apparently I burned 417 just during that hour of yoga, so very good. 15 hours of standing, 106 minutes of exercise or elevated heart rate, and 1,346 active calories burnt. So yay, I look like an egg. Oh. Bit tired. I need to shower now. Don't want to procrastinate. I only slept for like 5 hours. Did I say that? I think I said that. I don't know what I've recorded. The clips are going to be all over the place. I didn't obviously finish my matcha before I went into hot yoga. There was like probably 3/4 of it left, so I usually make it last for ages anyway, so I just drank it on the way home. And right now I'm not really hungry, so I'm just going to drink my protein shake that I didn't drink earlier at work. I didn't really adhere to my eating schedule today, so it's probably good. I like to not overeat anyway, although I probably already done that without even realizing. Oh, my nose is hurting. Need to remember to make an appointment tomorrow because it's quite painful, to be honest, right now. So when I get in the shower, hopefully the steam will help it. But yeah, I was just taking you through a little random day, you know, trying to be doing all the more ifs. I wish I'd recorded. So one of my friends at work has just finished reading Throne of Glass, and I wish I'd recorded our conversation about it because it was quite iconic, in my opinion. It was quite iconic. But yeah, and I know I've done a Throne of Glass like series of summary videos, but I realised that I don't think they're very good. So maybe I need to redo them, but like better, you know, like gossiping, like spilling the jar on them. Anyway, that's it. I don't know why I'm still recording. I need to clear up all of the mess that it's not even mess, it's just like low-key little bits of clutter and stuff. And yeah, anyway, I'm a bit tired now. I don't know why I'm still yapping. So good night, and I'll see you when I see you whenever the next video is. Guys, I fear I had to come back, and after my shower and all of that, also I look crazy, my hair looks crazy, whatever. My legs are cooked. Don't do leg day, follow like literally yesterday evening, not even wait less than 24 hours and do badminton, and then wait less than an hour after that and do hot yoga. Don't do that. Don't flip and do that. I don't recommend. But you know what? Progress is progress, innit? Whatever.